Hello, and good evening, good morning, afternoon, or wherever, whatever it is, wherever you are, when you're listening to this. Welcome to the Leia podcast. Leia podcast number 3, attempt number 3. That's right, you heard it first. I've already recorded a podcast 2 other times that, well, it didn't go so hot.
The Leia podcast. It sounds like a 5-year-old came up with that title.
I don't recall asking for your opinion. What the hell would you call it then?
The Leia podcast goes wrong.
Get out!
And we'd only been recording about 10 minutes, so needless to say, that one didn't work out. So I tried another time with my 2 current guests today. However, I thought, well, if I have a couple of drinky poos, it might make the podcast more fun.
There's many ways to keep a wiener clean. There's the platonic version of keeping your wiener clean. And then there's the saucy version of keeping your wiener clean. This should be Leia's 101 about how to keep a wiener clean.
Yeah, let's just say, well, third time's the charm. Here we go. I have 2 very special people on today, one from the light, one from the dark, and light, too. He's kind of, I don't know, gray. So let me introduce to you Kylo Ren Ben Organa Solo and Finn. Finn. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, my, damn, this thing is too hot. Every time I speak, it's in the red. Hello, how y'all doing? How are you all doing today?
Are you drunk today?
I never drink for a podcast or anything else.
Right.
I'm drunk.
Oh, well, that fills a mother's heart with jealousy, because I rather wish I was drinking at this moment. I had several technical issues before we started this, and got my blood racing, kind of boiling a little bit, so I'm trying to simmer down now.
Well, you sound like everything's just fine.
Oh, good. That's good, because yeah, I have residual anger kind of at the corners of my eyes, but I'm just breathing through it. You know.
I totally can relate. Like, totally.
Yes, you often have rage simmering right under the surface, don't you, Benny?
Yeah, like, always.
So, the reason I brought you 2 fine young men here to my show is because I had a topic I wanted to talk to you 2 about. Rey!
We're gonna talk about Rey. We are gonna talk about Rey. Mom, why would you do that?
It's good for the views. Give them something to talk about.
Oh, Mom, don't do that.
Whatever. So, Rey, that little buttercup of the resistance, that little, smiling ray of sunshine.
Dad jokes? You're not a dad.
Well, I'm still allowed to have my bad corny jokes. It's my podcast. So if I'm a dad on my podcast, so be it.
You're so funny, Mom.
God, how much did you drink?
I don't remember. I think maybe either 4 or 16. I'm not sure.
Oh, this is fun. So anyway, feelings about Rey. How about you, Ben? You can start first.
You want me to talk about Rey?
What are your feelings about Rey, this new protagonist of the Star Wars adventures?
Doesn't everybody already know? I mean, I know I can be kind of moody, but isn't it obvious?
Why don't, for the sake of the podcast, use some words, take your time. let's not have Hux break the record for the longer podcast with us, okay?
I can't believe you had him on, that little freaking red-headed... Okay, I won't say anything else because someone out there is going to get offended.
Oh, I don't know what you mean. Potentially other redheads?
No, I was going to go on with something that had nothing to do with his hair color and more to do with which way he butters his bread.
Now you sound like me. No, I was gonna ask if it had something to do with his lips attached to your butt.
Well, it's in the ballpark.
Oh, is it? Is it in the ball or the balls park?
That's silly. Do
What-
I even
what- what-
do I even can I get a do I even need to be here? I mean, really?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I'd really like to get out of here.
No, you're not allowed. This is part of your resistance time. Did you not notice that it was scheduled into your itinerary of duties for the day?
Yeah,
was
but-
to appear on Leia's podcast, and it's for another 30 minutes, so keep your butt in your chair.
Yeah, but you didn't say who I was going to be sitting with.
I don't have to tell you shit. I'm the one in charge.
You sound just like your son right now.
I don't know if I should be insulted or not.
You should totally be honored, Ma. I guess.
Thanks, son. Okay, Finn, we'll go back to you since neither of you are being cooperative. Go on. How do you feel about Rey as the new protagonist of Star Wars, as her as a person, as the desire of your loins?
You know, I'm just going to turn around and face the other way when I answer this question.
Oh, sure, turn your back on him. That's much safer.
Damn it. No.
Don't, look, I will intervene. He is not going to hurt you.
Okay, if you say so. All right. Okay, how do I feel?
Yes, I stay so.
I didn't say stay so.
Yes, you did.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, just wind, as my dead husband said, wind back the tape, wind it back, and you'll see.
Okay, if you say so. All right. 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 Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this very calmly and maturely. Rey is a very intelligent, very athletic, very good-natured, wants to do the right thing, and I find those qualities rather positive.
Wow, yawn. Now that was like the you're speaking in front of a judge sort of testimony. Let's see, when she was biting that guy's arm and whacked him with her big long fighting stick. We all saw your reaction to that. It was kind of like, oh, hey.
I was impressed. Really?
Well, I'm sorry. When it comes up, it's better to let it out, or else you're just gassy for the rest of the day.
Oh, it'll come out the other end eventually, I'm sure, but okay, now that
It takes its time. You'll be one giant bloated belly looking like you're pregnant again when there's no chance in hell that could be the case.
I was just going to say, the options between, if you have to choose between burp or fart with you, I think I would choose burp.
Well, and that's what you got, so why don't you just, don't shut your mouth, just continue talking about what I want you to talk about, and not my, what would you call it?
Oh, man, I don't know. Does it matter? Does it really, really matter?
Geez, Finn, why are you so touchy? Is it that time of the month?
What was I even going to say? What the hell were we even talking about? This always happens on your podcast.
Well, it's just one of the quirky qualities that people tune in to listen for.
Oh, they're going to get bored with this really quick.
Oh, okay. One more word out of you, Sonny Jim, and you can just stick your thumb right up your butt and sit in the corner.
and you look stupid.
It's not gonna work. Now here, face Kylo and tell him how much you love, love, love Rey and why she should be with you and not him.
No,
Yes,
no, I will not do that.
do that.
I do not want to die today. And when I said you look stupid, I was just trying to get myself thrown off the podcast in case that wasn't apparent.
How stupid do you think I am, anyway? You're just looking for a good spanking is what you're doing.
You want to spank me? You want to spank me? Go ahead and spank me. I don't care. I just don't want to answer that question. Wow. Mom. That was ninja spanking. We don't have ninjas. I'm sorry, Jedi spanking.
Why, thank you, son. My hand is now rather tingly. You have quite the bodacious bottom there, Finn.
She's probably been wanting to do that for a while. Oh, don't tell me that.
Look, the viewers have tuned in because they want to hear some men fighting over Rey. Now give them what they want. You don't have to be,
this is
physical. Just, talk about your feelings and why she belongs with you and not the other guy.
Oh, okay, let me get this straight. You're just going into just some Jerry Springer just to get some more views and subscribers. Is that what's going on here? Is that what's going on?
Look, I attempted to have a completely unrelated podcast before that, an episode. It didn't work out. The one that we had last time didn't work out. And, I don't know. I'm getting desperate here.
Okay, so what do you want us to do, like mud wrestle?
I said it doesn't have to be physical. Jesus, just talk about your feelings.
I feel like when I look at Rey, I can see a future that's so wonderful. When we touched hands, I saw some amazing along with snooping in on our past and everything. I saw some other stuff too. I just didn't bring it up because, it makes me look too vulnerable.
Yeah, you might have gone for that approach instead of the other one.
Well, I know that now.
Hindsight, all that.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it. Oh, what would you have done differently? Yeah, I've answered that question before. So anyway, one of the things I saw was us standing on a cliff, not about to fall off, not killing each other.
Or committing suicide together.
No, nothing like that. And the sun is setting. I'm not sure even where we are, but there's an ocean, and it's this beautiful color, and we're just looking into each other's eyes, and she says to me, "Oh, Ben, I'm so happy I chose you. You're the most wonderful man." Okay, this might not have been her exact words. I can't exactly remember what it was, but it was something to that effect. And I'm drunk. So, and then I woke up because Luke blew up the hut. I guess I was awake. I mean, I snapped out of it because Luke blew up the hut.
Oh, yeah, he blew up. Yeah. I'll say that was something. That was very nice, son. Okay, Finn?
Can I get a puke bucket? Is there one available here? I mean, I think we should have one on hand.
You could use your shoe.
Now, what would you like me? Would you like me to respond to what he said?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. I think, first of all, you're going to regret saying that as soon as you sober up.
Probably. He's going to hate me again.
Oh, that's guaranteed. He's probably going to get even darker and more evil and really be scheming on how to destroy us all once this all, he realizes what he's done.
But once he listens to, do you even listen to my podcast? Well, Oh, I'm sure someone will tell you.
Oh, Hux will tell me because he listens to it.
Hux listens to my podcast? I don't know how I feel about that.
He listens to it while he knits.
All right, now you're just making shit up.
I don't know what he does, but I somehow envision him knitting and sitting in a rocking chair with his cat on his lap listening to your podcast. He's a...
Okay, so, Finn, continue.
Yeah, okay, so my personal feeling about that whole thing is, I don't know who was putting that in your head, but it could have very well been Snoke. Someone tells me Snoke liked to watch a lot of cheesy soap operas, and he probably thought that would do the job, suckering you into thinking that you had some kind of future with Rey. I'm surprised you didn't see through that, because that future ain't happening. I'm just saying.
Finn, stay on your side of the table. Are you laughing or crying? I can't tell.
I don't know. It's one of those in-betweens.
Oh, good, you broke him, Finn.
Good?
No, not good.
Not good? What? Not today? On another day it'd be good?
Well, I don't know if he was swinging his lightsaber at us, and then maybe he could be broken temporarily. But no, he's on his good behavior.
I'm in good behavior. How am I getting drunker? I'll tell you why. Because I smuggled in a flask of some secret ale from the outer regions. Is it regions or reaches?
No, it's the unknown reaches, the outer rims, unknown space.
So yeah, that's where it came from, and it's good.
Yeah, you didn't have to sneak it in, you know. It's not like this is school.
Oh, well, you are my mom, so it felt like the appropriate thing to do.
Oh, you're still trying to rebel against me? How old are you at this point?
I'm trying to not rebel because I'm being sneaky. If I were rebelling, I'd have it in your face. And have a tattoo.
Uh-huh.
I want to get a Rey tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Rey and put it. Where should I put it? I'll tell you where you should put it.
Put it right on your face. It'll be like looking at Rey and you at the same time.
That might be off-putting to her.
Good, I'm glad you're not that drunk.
I think I should put it across my chest.
That still might be off-putting, son.
But I could hide my nipples because I think they made her uncomfortable. Then she could just look at a beautiful portrait of herself disguising my nipples with her beautiful self.
What would the nipples be? Are those going to be her eyeballs?
They'd be way too far apart. Unless she was really big, she'd be like covering my whole torso and wrapping around the sides of my body.
And then depending on what sort of shape you keep yourself in, her eyes will be a little different. They'll be looking in different directions.
Oh my God, why am I here?
Would you stop complaining, Finn? All you've done since you got here is just complain.
Oh, you're right. I'm having the best time ever. When is this going to be over?
Never.
I'm starting to think so. Every time I talk, you're coughing.
Well, it's because I don't need to hear what sort of shit you're about to say right now, Mr. Negative Nanso.
I never met a guy named Nanso.
Doesn't that just sound like a name that could be in Star Wars, though?
I was thinking it totally could. General Nanso.
General Negative Nanso. Well, what do you want to talk about, Finn?
Oh, let's see. I don't know. You're putting an awful lot of pressure on me right now.
It's not so easy, is it, Smarty Pants?
Well, I'm not the one in charge of your podcast. It's your podcast, as you keep reminding us.
Right, so you shouldn't have so much attitude. But go on. I'm opening up the floor to you. I'm opening up the floor.
All right, I got something. Perhaps what we should be talking about is Patreon. Now would be a great time to tell people we'd like to take their money.
See, you just have to start things like that. Button up, buddy.
What? I think if we're honest...
Would you let me do my spiel?
Oh my God, nobody's going to give us anything if you do it your way. But go ahead, it's your podcast.
You know, you're bringing feelings out of me that were usually reserved for Han.
I am.
So, Patreon, you say? Well, it's funny you mention it. Because we just so happen to now have a Patreon page.
Wow.
As all the people say, oh, hooray! I've just had, $5 left over every month that I didn't know what to do with, so I used to use it for toilet paper, but now instead of doing that, I can give it to you.
Yay! Give us your toilet paper, yay!
But in all seriousness, folks, we are a couple of broke-ass bastards, and we'd like to make some higher quality cartoons, some more frequent cartoons, which is difficult to do when one of us is having their soul sucked out through their ears and eyes, working at a restaurant. So
right. Let me just say the quality probably won't go up that much because it is what it is. But they'll get out more frequently.
Well, I mean, better microphones.
The audio will be better quality for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like we're gonna change who we are or something. I mean, fuck that. You're here because you like us. So
you like cheesy bullshit, apparently.
You know what, Finn?
Yes.
Be a little all you want. I'm not letting you leave.
Damn it.
Anyway, we are going to offer different levels of patronage.
Rewards.
But, what is a patronage?
You gotta tell them about the rewards.
That's what I'm trying to do, son.
That's good, because they want rewards.
Well, who doesn't? I like a reward. You like a reward. We all like rewards. Well, you're gonna get a sticker for, woo!
You can put it on your car.
I have one on my car.
Ooh.
My car? Wait a second. What the hell are we talking about?
You're a speeder. Sorry.
Thank you. But everyone who becomes a patron to our Patreon page will receive a shout out on this very program here, the Leia podcast. I will say your name and thank you very much.
Yeah, why don't you give an example of what it would sound like?
Okay, so it looks like Cheesy Cheeseburger donated this month. Thank you very much, Cheesy. You're one hell of a burger.
That's gonna entice them.
Shut up!
Just tell me to leave, please. Just tell me to leave.
No!
Oh, come on.
Why should I reward you, you little asshole? And anyway, some different levels will also include never before heard audio from different skits that we have done that we already recorded, but then we never got up.
Maybe you should spend some time with Rey.
Huh?
Me?
Ray? Why Ray?
She'd be a good influence on you.
He doesn't need to spend time with Ray.
Don't mess this up for me, kid. And besides, it's pretty obvious you've already been friend-zoned.
Some deleted scenes from some cartoons that are up.
Look, I'm not going to tell anybody that I saw you two out on a date. Maybe, Ray, you could keep it under your hat that I was out with the amazing, the wonderful Captain Phasma. Yeah, I'm not going to tell anyone. I don't give a shit what you do.
Then there's also going to be never before seen cartoons as well. And who doesn't watch some of that? And hey, who knows? Some of it might be kind of racy.
A little bit dirty, maybe even pornographic. Okay, we shouldn't.
Don't make empty promises or don't whore us out as, makers of porn.
Hey, I'm going to tell him All right, one of the cartoons we recently did, we've already got the uncensored version, and there's a scene added that's slightly pornographic. I mean, you don't see what's going on, but you know what's...
It's not pornographic. It implies that something maybe could happen, which would be naughty.
Yeah, so like that sort of thing.
You know, so there's things, or you know, there could be an unblurred crotch or something. You know, you never know. There'll be things. It's all on our Patreon page. It'll explain it all better than we can. Although, you know, it's just like basically you'd be helping us out a lot, and you know, the more that gets contributed, you know, I could actually drop some shifts and concentrate more on cartooning. You know, who knows? The sky's the limit, and yeah, because, you know, space doesn't count and whatever.
Oh, you know what you get on the highest tier? Once
Oh.
a month,
That's right.
you get to have a live chat with us.
That's right. You can ask any of the characters from The Farce Awakens, that would be all, you know, us and the others, questions. You could have, you know, it's a live chat kind of thing. So,
But it's
you
really
know,
expensive, so probably nobody's going to want to do that one.
What is wrong with you guys?
What? I just know what it's like, you know, when you got only a certain amount of money to spend every month.
Look, we have the tier that's $1 a month. If anyone does that, I will still be fucking happy, and I will thank the pants off of you on the Leia podcast. Seriously, if anyone contributes anything, it will be amazing. So we genuinely appreciate it. All jokes aside, all assholes covered with underwear, right, guys? That'd be you too.
Are we supposed to be covered with underwear right now?
That's right. Just imagine them with underwear on their heads right now. Anyway, we would totally appreciate it. And that's our Patreon blurb.
Yeah, give us money. Yeah, give us the money.
Shut the f***!
Well, that's what we're saying. Give us money. I mean, we'll
Well,
give...
of course that's what we're saying, but we're also saying there's rewards, and we actually would so totally, completely appreciate it.
Well,
So-
yeah. But I don't
And
think
then-
we talked enough about Rey. I want to talk about Rey some more.
Oh, no. Why do I actually not want to hear that now?
Oh, why? You're the one who said we should.
I wanted it to be more antagonistic, like you guys saying, okay, for our ending number, so to speak, Rey, tell us. Wow, I feel like this is RuPaul's Drag Race again. With why should you be crowned the next lover of Rey and not him? Go.
God, when you said Rey, I thought she was gonna like jump out of the closet and you were gonna start talking to her. I'm totally thrown off. All right, why Rey should love me and not him? Well, because she already does love me and not him. I mean, she loves him as a friend. She'll always like a brother, you know, because that's the chemistry they had, in case no one noticed. I mean, yeah, they had that long hug at the end of the last movie, but did it look sexy? No. It was like, oh my brother, I haven't seen you for so long. How I love you. But it's not like... It wouldn't work. He's too nice, and girls don't like guys who are too nice. It's like, you know, evolutionary or something. So, we have chemistry. It's really hot. And it's not just that, it's like, I love her.
Okay, thank you, Brad. Finn?
Do I even have to say anything after that?
Go on.
You think she wants this? This mess? Do you think she deserves this? Oh, I suppose she's gonna wait around for him to have his epiphany and turn to the light, and then all of a sudden she's gonna love him forever. Oh, what bullshit. I mean, come on. She deserves someone who, I don't know, hasn't murdered a bunch of people. How about that? Isn't that gonna... And I would treat her with so much respect, and I would never call her nothing. Ever. I mean, I don't... What the hell are you thinking?
Yeah, that is a hard one to live down. I think you both had some pretty good points, and it's just gonna be up to Rey to decide who's the next Drag superstar.
What? But is it?
I like that show.
What if she chose someone completely different?
Oh, well, you two would both be super butthurt.
Don't say butthurt, Mom. That's just
What?
only like young idiots say butthurt.
Hey, I'm staying hip with the kids.
No, you're not.
That reminds me, I was just having a conversation with someone earlier. There was a girl who decided to get a giant tattoo on her ass that said butt slut. It said butt on one cheek and slut on the other, and it kind of had a spooky design behind it.
Was she in the pornographic industry?
I don't care if you are in the porno industry. That's going to be on your butt when your butt's sagging down to your knees, and no one can read what it says anymore. It's just like this weird, splattered, saggy butt.
Well, she probably won't live that long.
Who puts butt slut on their butt?
Someone who doesn't want to live very long.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Yeah, give us money and you'll get more quality content like this on a more frequent basis.
Isn't it everything you dreamed of? They'll give us money to stop making cartoons.
Well, that would be great because then we don't have to do anything. We can just sit around and collect the money. That would be great. I'd feel a little guilty, but hey.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works, son. And,
Here's $10. Take a break.
here's $10. I never want to see Kylo Ren and Hux kissing and breathing into each other's mouths ever again.
Oh, do you think that was pushing? Yeah, we did lose a few subscribers after
but
that.
then we gained several, so...
Yeah, we're losing the people who are a little too prim and proper, and we're gaining the filthy
I don't
people.
understand. How could you have, subscribed to us ever? We've never had anything that wasn't, weird in one way or another.
Yeah, but that was just going too far.
Whatever.
It was fairly disturbing. You know, I would have unsubscribed after Love Letters to Ray, but that's just me.
That was just, I wouldn't have unsubscribed. I'd just been like, okay.
I would have totally been thumbs down. What the hell was that? But
Well, you're very moody and negative, and you like spreading that negativity around. It was fine. That cartoon, it was fine. It was cute and weird.
well, the end was cute. I liked, Poe's part. That was funny. It should have just been that. Our bits went on way too long, but Poe was funny.
Whatever.
Well, which one would you have unsubscribed after?
Let me think. I actually can't think of any.
Oh, that's nice.
I happen to like our channel, thank you very much.
Well, that's good to hear.
It's good that one of us does, apparently.
Hey, I like it. It's, I just... I guess...
Just don't ever expect it not to be weird. And then sometimes it might be disturbing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
hey, that's the way the crookie crumbles.
the crookie cumbles.
Crumbles. Ew.
Cumbles. Here.
Oh, stop that. Okay.
Cumbling.
Okay, stop that. That's it. Both of you, get out.
Ray makes me want to cumble.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's why she doesn't want him. Right there.
Okay, well,
Wait a minute. Who do you pick? Me or him?
me?
Yeah, you. This is your podcast. Who's Ray supposed to choose? Who would you choose for Ray if you could?
I think she should choose herself. And go, girlfriend.
That's a total cop-out.
All right, get out.